Hellcat.
Yo, what is up guys, it's Steven here, and today we are back in a legendary arena on our main account, and we are going to be trying a insane ZAP bait deck. So it's pretty much going to be all ZAP bait and mirror clone goblin barrels with the free spell and the furnace. I mean, not really the furnace, but I actually took that out for the fire spirits because I think those would be better, and the goblin gang and skeleton army. So super ZAP baity. We have the inferno tower for defense and the free spell just for an extra cheese and a laugh out of that. So I definitely think this is going to be really hilarious, especially when we can get the free spell down. I mean, if we can get a good goblin barrel, if we can get them to burn their spells on my other burn cards, we can just, I guess, instantly 1 crown them or 3 crown them like that, depending on what tower we're going for. And I don't really feel like doing this in rank because it's going to be pretty risky. I actually want to try to push now, so after I finish this season, I might be dropping down to Bone Pit. Who knows? I might be trolling again. I don't really know as of right now, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and upgrade the Goblin Gang because we do need it to level 9 so the Zap doesn't kill the Goblins. And we would have some extra edge with the Fire Spirits since the towers will one-shot them if we upgrade them to level 9. Now, one more thing before we hop into the video, I would just like to say that I am doing a Clash Royale giveaway. So all you have to do to enter is 1, leave a like on today's video, and 2, click the gleam.io link in the description down below. It's going to give you this page where you can subscribe to me and follow my Twitter to be entered into the giveaway. So be sure to stay active on your Twitter because that is where I will be contacting the giveaway winners, and good luck to everyone who enters and enjoy the video. Alright, so let's go. First battle of the day using the insane ZAP bait deck I just made. So good luck to you. We start out with the Goblin Gang, so we might as well use that to bait out their logs, zap, or arrows, or anything they have. Because if we get that down and they use troops to defend our Goblin Barrel, we have the clone and free spell up, so we can easily just take a tower once overtime comes. Because how this deck basically works is we just play super hard defense and bait their zaps and try to chip off as much as we can in the 2 to 3 or 1 minute mark, and then once it hits like 30 seconds left, we just go in for like an all-out Goblin Barrel push with the free spell. We take 1 tower and boom, that's our game. Alright, Fire Spirits are coming in. Let's go get some damage off that tower. He thinks I won't cycle my Inferno Tower back fast enough, but this is a really cheap ZAP bait deck, so it's probably going to work out well. Goblin Gang's next, so we could counter the Golem with our Skeleton Army. He's going to drop a Goblin Barrel in, so it looks like we're going to have to play the Skeleton Army on defense on our tower. Arrows are going to go down. Let's drop the Goblin Gang. Inferno Tower's up again, so flop it down right in front of that Golem. Fire Spirits are in. Knight's down, the Golem's down. Alright, we just have to deal with the Golemites now. That shouldn't chip off too much damage, so it's alright. We still have lots of burst in our deck, and we will cast it once the game ends. So I actually want to save my Goblin Barrel. I'm not going to use it just yet, just so he doesn't save his spells for that, and we can keep him guessing what our final 2 cards are, the Goblin Barrel and Clone Spell. Let's see, Golem's coming in, so let's go Fire Spirits right here. Let's actually clone them too. Let's see how much damage we can get off right now. 1 Fire Spirit's going to die. Come on, other 3 are going to jump on the tower and chip some major damage off right there. We did pretty good. He has the Golem coming in, you know, he thinks we don't have our Inferno Tower up, but look at that. Fuck you, Inferno Tower's up already. Let's counter his Goblin Barrel with our Fire Spirits. We don't need a Skeleton Army anymore. Golem's going down. We just shut down his entire push, but he did get some damage done with the Goblin Barrel, which is pretty bad, but you know what, we're fine with it. We're just gonna chip him down like once the game runs into overtime. Skeleton Army right here, Goblin Barrel. Okay, he has a Golem in. We might not do it just yet, or maybe right now would be good because we do need a cycle to our Inferno Tower. Alright, let's see how much damage that's gonna do. Actually none, because he's just gonna log it out. That Tombstone should die soon, so we don't have that constant skeleton distraction. Look at that skeleton, it just ran behind the Golem. That was great for us because the Inferno Tower is definitely not going to get distracted now. We just shut down his entire push. Goblin Barrel's down. Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s going down. Alright, we'll actually save the mirror for the Goblin Barrel. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, we can do this. Double Goblin Barrel, Clone Spell down, Free Spell too. Come on, let's do this. Alright, 2 goblins left, 2 goblins left. Oh, 1 goblin left on that Free Spell. Can we do it? 91 HP, and there we go. Boom, we got the 1 crown with the insane Goblin Barrel ZAP bait deck. I definitely recommend you guys try this out, but if you're playing seriously, definitely don't use this deck. On a competitive scale, I don't play Zap bait decks or any Hog Rider decks right now. I only play my Lava Hound deck with the Mega Minion and Miner. It's a pretty solid deck, and Lava Hound, it's a pretty balanced card too, so it's not going to get a buff or nerf anytime soon, so that's why I roll with the Lava Hound. But if you guys do want to play Zap baits in competitive, I actually recommend looking up a deck on TV Royale that has the Miner and Princess in it, because you know, you gotta have a Miner and Princess in the Zap bait if you're playing competitive, or else they can just zap out everything and just easily counter your deck with heavy tanks. Alright, we're up against our next battle in Pekka's Playhouse. He has a log, so we at least got that out of the way. We have the Skeleton Army and Goblin Gang, which could just be logged out. So the Goblin Barrel should be safe unless he has like arrows or zap or anything like that, but you can still burn his cards very easily. He has a lightning spell up, so that's definitely going to be bad for a tornado, but luckily we do have all those cheap cards for a distraction on the troops, so the tornado could just chip down a tank and we could drop some troops behind it. So let's go Fire Spirit clone strategy. We can get 5 Fire Spirits to the tower. Nice, we chipped off a lot of damage right there just with 5 elixir. Alright, Giant's coming in the back. I don't really know what to do about this, but let's bait out his log with the Goblin Gang first so we can play defense with the Skeleton Army. Okay, Mega Minions coming in, logs down, so we can drop the Inferno Tower right here. We don't really want it to be lightning spelled, so right here will be a perfect placement because the lightning spell can't hit it. So he's not going to drop it this time, he's just going to drop archers in the back. He also has arrows, so I will use the Skeleton Army or Goblin Gang to burn out the log and arrows, and then we can just go for a Goblin push at the end and freeze his troops once it hits overtime. So 1 minute and 30 seconds until it hits overtime right here. Knight's going to come in. I don't think we have to worry about that because it should die to the tower without getting any damage on our tower. Let's see, Goblin Gang's up, so we're going to have to start prepping for his next push because he's obviously going to push with the Giant, and we got to bait out his troops before he's able to deploy spells on us. Alright, let's go Goblin Gang. The log should be coming in soon, or is he not going to log it this time? Alright, he's actually playing pretty safe. He's going to get the Mega Minion and archers to take out those troops. Let's drop the Inferno Tower right here. I should get the lightning spell coming in anytime soon, so once he wastes his elixir on that, let's drop the Skeleton Army. He won't have enough elixir to deploy the log for a while, and now the log comes. The Giants are already dead. We can go for the Goblin Gang push. I mean, not Goblin Gang, double Goblin Barrel push. 1 arrow's down. Let's go clone him right here. Free spell on that tower. Okay, these goblins can definitely take it. Come on, let's go. 1 crown with those clutch goblins at the tower. Good game, well played. We just have to play some defense from now on. Got the Inferno Tower down. Let's go Skeleton Army. Alright, oh shoot, lightning spell's down. We gotta counter that Giant quickly before it takes our tower. Mega Minions coming in the back. Logs down, but the Giant's already dead. Alright, let's just go for another Goblin Barrel push because, you know, that Mega Minion's not going to be able to do anything. Even if he does lightning right here, I don't think he's going to be able to take my tower. So good game, well played to you. Inferno Tower right here. The lightning spell should be coming down anytime soon. And yep, 127 HP left. So one more thing before we end off today's video, I would just like to say thank you to Raise Clickbait. If you guys want to join, all you have to do is search up that clan because they did help me test these Zap bait decks and find a perfect Zap bait Mirror Goblin Barrel clone deck just to use in these challenges. So shout out to all of you who helped me test it. You know who you are. I'll probably do a video with the clan soon, so if you guys do want to join, all you have to do is put in the search bar Raise Clickbait. I think I did set the requirement trophies to 2,600, so it should be fairly open to most medium Clash Royale players. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.